So I'm doing a review on the default weapons because it just feels more better to do is start with the defaults and go farther and farther with the actual unlockable weapons. But so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I will do a review on the third sniper rifle, the burst fire, but it's gonna come later down the line, like maybe even next episode, maybe. But so what I'm gonna do a review on is showing you the default weapons. So the default weapons are E11 for the Imperials, they got the F11D for the First Order, the EL16 for the Resistance, the A280C for the Rebellion, the E5 for the Separatists, the DC-15A for the Clones. So those are all the default blasters for the Assault. They do nothing, absolutely nothing in terms of damage. Like, they don't change. Not a single one does more damage than the other. If you use the F11D, it's going to do the same amount of damage as, say, like the E5. It doesn't matter. But it just, the different thing is that it just feels, the feel of the weapon. The feel that you feel like you're more accurate when you're using like the E11, the F11D, the E5, and the DC-15A, but it doesn't help anything. Like if I start playing with the default weapons and I use the E11, I'll then use the EL16. I feel like the E11 is a way better gun than the EL16. It's just feeling. It doesn't do anything. Once again, it's just how you feel. Just like on how I feel, I'm gonna die because of how much I'm doing that frickin' run. Jesus. Holy God.
Blasted. Sector lost. We're gonna have to set up new defenses further back.
Now, Fat. I've got something we should try. I've got
They say Phasma is leading the First Order troops. Better be careful.
not too many of them left now. Dead center.
He had 6 health and I fired 4 rounds into him when he had 6 health and he didn't die. Okay. Don't know how that works, but it does. Somehow.
We have to turn this around before the First Order controls the whole sector.
There's two options. There's two options. Ovary Gunner or the Catholic Spy. One of the two. Is that the Cerveric Spy? It's the Catholic Spy from now on. He is the spy of the. He's the spy for the Pope. Don't worry. Grenade. Yeah, seeing a Wookiee do the Tusken Raider would be pretty hilarious. Seeing the Ovizian Gunner do like a T-pose or something. Oh yeah, you can activate those as the orbital bombardment. If you press the ability again, it should just nuke it. I'm fighting BB-9E and I'm dying. I'm dying to BB-9E. I'm being harassed by BB-9E and BB-8 is doing nothing. BB-8 was just like tailing around with a freaking other pokey stick and he's just poking BB-9E in the butt. Doing nothing with it. Catholic. Oh, Phasma left. Phasma left the game. She didn't want to be killed, so she just left.
Watch out.
Command Post X being captured.
We've almost secured the area. Keep it up.
Oh god, there's Kylo. And I mean, triple team by Sith Troopers and Kylo. Now, do I say you should use this over, let's say, the other weapons in the game? Yes. Yes, you should. Because if you can master these weapons, the default weapons, if you can get good with the default sniper, the default heavy, default blaster for the officer, heavy, sniper, assault, then you are practically better than everyone else at the game. Because if you get good with these weapons, you can literally dominate a literal game. You can go from 18 on the scoreboard to first place with just the default weapons if you're really good with these weapons. I've done it many times. Plenty of the times that I play this game now, I just get to the top of the spots with only the default weapons, not even trying that hard. to, you know, win totally. But am I here to tell you what weapons you should and should not use? No, use whatever weapon you want. But don't say you're the best at the game if you only know how to use one singular set of weapons and you can't use the other weapons to get on the scoreboard. That is why I'm going to be doing these reviews, because no matter what weapon I can pretty much use, I can get up on the scoreboard. Unlike other Battlefront YouTubers in which they only use one singular blaster for each class and they never choose a different one, and when they do choose a different one, they immediately get lower in the scoreboard than they usually would. I'm just saying that you should know what blasters there are, try them out, get good with each and every single one of them, and that'll make you a lot better of a player, because then that means you can use every single weapon in every single scenario that they have. You're in a close quarters combat, usually people use the CR2. You can use the default blasters because they're good in that scenario as well. Every blaster is good in that scenario, except for maybe the last one, the assault. But you need to learn how to use all the weapons, because if you try to say that you're the best Battlefront player, you cannot go and say that even though you're garbage with all the other weapons. It's only saying that you're good with one specific set of weapons, or one specific weapon. So, it doesn't really show anything. But, once again, it's just my opinion. If you're good at the game with the frickin' other weapons, it is not my business that you're trash at the game. Joking. Okay? Joking. That is joke. El Joko. That is what word means. Okay. But you just do see on how that works, though. If I say I'm the best HVV player, I'm the best hero player in the entire game. I can play the heroes the best, but I can only play one singular hero the best, and I say I'm the best at every single hero. Yet I play, like, say, Bosk, and I suck. Like, can't even get top 5. Oh, then I play the person I usually play and get, like, top 1, like being the top player. That's not saying that you're good at every hero in the game. That's just saying that you're good with a select few. So you can see my point when I'm saying that. But hey, that's just my review on the blasters. They're really good. Use them. They're there to be used, so use them. They are not there to just take up slots. They are meant for a reason.
Roger, Roger.